Hey guys, I thought for today's everyday in August video for Vlogust, I would show you guys our arts and crafts box that we have. Well, first we have this arts and crafts table. This literally is just that. This is a inexpensive little plastic table. It's kind of like a plasticky vinyl top that wipes off really easily. And so this is where she does it. I put it over here because the lighting's really good. And I don't have a mat under it, but I bought a mat. Kind of like this one under the high chair. I bought one of those and it's going to go under it. But this is kind of tucked away. You see it when you're in the kitchen. But when you're in the living room, you don't really notice it over there. So it doesn't really detract from the house. So that's the table that can get messy, and it's right by the back side, so we can pull it outside sometimes when we do certain things. We just pull it outside, or I'll pull her onto the tile, and it's really easy and convenient. And she gets, like I said, she gets good light there. So that's where she does most of her arts and crafts. Sometimes we do them up on the table and I lay newspaper down. Because this is just our breakfast room table, so it's not like, I mean, I don't want it to get trashed out, but it's not as fancy as our dining room table. So right now, Sophie's about to do arts and crafts. She's about to do these washable kid paints. So I just made her, this is how I always do it. I put some on a paper plate, and she goes to town. But anyway, so this is our arts and crafts Basically, how I have it set up is, it just, it's just full of different, like, main supplies. So we've got some, these are those finger paints that are clear and they only work, I'm sorry, these are these paints that are neat. They only work on the special paper and they light up. The brush changes colors and it lights up when you touch the color, so the kids know. And then we've got coloring books in here and activity books that I just collect. And we've got some cool things that when I find cool things, I get them. Like, here is a puzzle that you can paint and then have. We've got some letters in here and some chalk. I need to pull this out because she's going to need it. I've got a water cup. This is it's harder to spill water cup. It's good for preschool, toddlers and preschools who are painting. A bunch of, I think we have nice markers, but then I bought a bunch of these like little cheapy markers. I got a huge box of them. And they're really good because kids lose them, you don't care. So anyway, so I've got all the essentials. I've got finger paints, normal paint, the special like paint that doesn't get on stuff, and markers, and we have crayons in here, paint brushes, I have paint pens. So all of that, all her coloring books, like paper. I've got a bunch of stickers in here as well. And then what I do is I pick up, when I'm out at like Michael's or Hobby Lobby or any craft store, I pick up stuff like this. Now this is, I guess you're supposed to design like a storybook because it's all clipped together, but I just found this and they're little cardboard, so I just take one off and she'll paint these. I've got these birdhouses for really cheap, and as you can tell, she's already done one. So I'll do things like that. Like I'll pick up the little birdhouses and things like that. So let me show you. And we keep it under these cabinets here. The art box gets sealed up, and there's a coloring book that's too big, and it just sits right there. Basically, I'll pick up little arts and craftsy things, so she has different things to do, like, it's not just coloring all the time or just painting. There might be other things she can use. It's not just the same old stuff. It's different things, like fun things, Like I said, like there's the painting puzzle, and there's activity books, and there's wood crafting, and, these cardboard things. And sometimes I make her a palette of paint like on that plate, but then we let her paint on paper plates or things like that. So anyway, that is her arts and crafts box. It's pretty convenient and nice, and it's like a good, she loves to do arts and crafts, so this is a good organized way for her to do it.